So let's talk about the story of Gideon that is also found in the book of Judges. It is a beautiful story. So I won't go to the nitty gritty of the story, but it is a beautiful story. So this is somebody who had hidden himself. They were being oppressed by the Midianites. And the angel of the Lord appeared to him. They had a dialogue. And Gideon was like, why would you allow us to go through this? Why would you abandon us? And many of us ask God that same question. And God didn't dispute that. He just told Gideon, go with the strength that you have. Am I not the one sending you? Reminding Gideon that Gideon already knows the character of God, because he had the stories from their ancestors of how God has saved them. So when he knows that God tells you to go, am I not the one sending you? Already the battle has already been won. But Gideon was like, he still had his own doubts. Give me a sign that it is really you, Lord. And God gave him a sign that it was him. And now he got instruction from the Lord to tear off the altar of Baal and raise an altar for God before he got into battle. And even before he marched forward, he still asked God. He still tested God to confirm if indeed he'll deliver the Midianites into his hands. And God did that. He didn't shame it for it. And even when God saw the numbers of that the Israelites were going to fight, that battle were many, he was like, no, I know the Israelites. They will boast in their own strength that they did this themselves. And sometimes it also happens to us when you try to fix everything in your life and everything like chinagonga wall until you get to the point of full surrender, because now you can't take credit for what God has done. You have to give glory to God, because truly it wasn't by your own strength. And in all of this, God slashed the numbers. It didn't give Gideon a hard time of who to leave and who to go with. He made it much more simpler and easier for Gideon. And the same, this is if you're going through battles, God will help you, will make it simpler for you if you surrender it to Him. And God literally delivered the Midianites. Like it when you read it seems like it was an easy battle. But for somebody, and the most interesting part is when God gives another confirmation to Gideon. Like Gideon gets some two friends discussing about a dream, and the other friend interpreting that God has delivered the Midianites, to the hands of Gideon. And Gideon gets confidence. And like now he marches forward with full chest because he knows that this battle has already been won. So this is to remind you, the battle has already been won. Create that relationship with God. If you want signs, ask Him. Don't shy away from it. It didn't shame Gideon for it. And as I've said, that God works differently to each and every one of us. He knows that we are different.